Hey guys, how's it going? Please forgive me for not making a video in a while. I've been busy as usual. The place I was going to try to set my shop up didn't work out. But the good news is my wife and I are pre-approved for a home loan, and we're trying to find a house to buy right now. So hopefully I'll be able to get a house pretty soon here and set up my shop again at my own place. So yeah, that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. But meanwhile, besides all the craziness, I was able to mess around with some Kydex, and this is my first actual nice Kydex sheath that I've been able to make. This is a hunting knife that I made a video about a while ago. I did a little bit of work on it. I kind of reshaped the bevels. They weren't perfect, and they're still not absolutely perfect, but I'm happy with them. And I sandblasted the knife. It's got looks pretty cool actually. I like it. It's nice and sharp. I'm going to be sending this off to my dad, who just turned 50. So I think he's going to get some enjoyment out of this, and especially because it's like the first nice knife that I've made. But yeah, the sheath it's pretty sweet. It's got good lockup, doesn't fall out, comes out pretty easy, and then locks back in. So yeah, that turned out pretty nice. It took a few trial runs. This is actually the first sheath that I made for it, and you know, it turned out okay, but it didn't really have quite the lockup that I was looking for. And this one I folded it over instead of doing two separate pieces like this one, and because I wanted to do the little thumb ramp thing, and as you can see I tried right there, but I don't have a heat gun. I did this on like a skillet, hot plate kind of thing. But you know, this camo Kydex stuff is really cool. I like the way it looks, but just anybody who hasn't messed around with this stuff yet, just so you know, it doesn't, if you overheat it and melt it, it screws up the pattern. As you can see on the side here, let's see if it'll focus, I melted off the color right there, and then also right there there's a little crack, and right there too you can really see it. You know, it's not too big of a deal, but you know, I was like kind of bummed out about that. And you know, like I said, the sheath doesn't look too bad overall, but I just decided to make a new one. So yeah, this one's junk. I'm gonna obviously save the hardware. But yeah, you know, it's just fun messing around with it. And speaking of hardware, these are screw posts, which I ordered from Tandy Leather, Gavco, which I'm sure most of you know of, turned me on to these. They are little screw posts is what they're called, and see, they got this little flat head screw on them, and then they've got this little they got this little post that has all these little, let's see if it'll focus, they got all these little ribs on them. There we go. So they really dig into the Kydex, and you can really crank them down and they don't come loose. So I like that, and I like the whole aspect of a takedown sheath, because especially with this knife right here, you know, it's what I call a hunting knife. So you know, if you skin out a deer or something, or you know, or gut them out and it's covered in blood and you put it in the sheath, you don't want all that stuff hanging out in there, so you can take it apart and clean it out. So I really like that aspect. So yeah, it's fun just messing around, you know, with the time that I have, but I am planning on really getting into making more knives and hopefully selling them. I've come up with a name for my knives. I'm going to call them backcountry blades. So keep an eye out. You're going to soon be seeing backcountry blades on the market. I'm going to, you know, just keep on making some more and upgrading my shop, and we'll see how it goes, God willing. It'll be a good little side business for me. So Anyways, guys, hey, thanks a lot for all the subscriptions, and please stay tuned, as I will be making more videos, especially once my shop's set up. So anyways, guys, hey, thanks a lot. We'll catch you later. Bye.